Hey friends, welcome to the Cook's Cottage. Today I'm going to be sharing some of my thrifted gift ideas as well as some DIY thrifted home decor. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear.
First up is this DIY stocking that I ended up turning into a wreath, but you totally could just leave it as a stocking. The good Lord did not bless me with a sewing ability, so this is going to be a no-sew job. To begin, I went ahead and chose the material that I wanted for my stocking, and then I found a stocking that I already had laying around the house, and I went ahead and traced it on both sides, the front as well as the back. Then, going in with a pair of scissors, I went ahead and cut out that stencil that I had made. You'll want to save a scrap of fabric, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Now, we're going to make sure that whatever side is the inside of the stocking, we're going to have that facing up as we're gluing. We are going to be turning the stocking inside out, which will give it that sewed effect. When you're hot gluing your stocking, you're going to want to stay as close to the edge as possible and make sure not to glue the top. Then you'll go ahead and turn your stocking inside out. I did go ahead and fold the top to give it that true stocking feel. And this is where that little scrap of fabric comes in. You're going to want to glue it together, and then you'll put it onto the stocking so you're able to actually hang it. Now, like I said earlier, you can just leave it as a stocking, or like I'm doing, making it into a wreath. You also could totally fill the stocking with all kinds of goodies and give it away as a gift. This also would make such a cute little throw pillow as well. All you would have to do is just glue the top of it. I went ahead and glued these two garland sprigs together, and then I also decided to put in the cranberries. I wasn't totally sold on it at first, but it totally looked cute in the end. I ended up taking a scrap piece of fabric and gluing it to these twigs just to really hold it together. I really think this turned out so cute, and I'll definitely be hanging this every Christmas Eve. Next up is our candy cane pillow, and I'm not gonna lie, I used the exact same concept as I used for the stocking. I know this may be shocking, but I didn't have a large enough candy cane laying around that I could use as a stencil. So I went ahead and just free-handed it, cut it, stuffed it, and glued it. Now the trick with this candy cane pillow is you can't pull it inside out like you could with the stocking, because I didn't make mine quite wide enough. So I went ahead and started with the hook of the candy cane, gluing and stuffing as I went. I went ahead and added just a little bow to it to give it some more character, but my dog thinks this is a chew toy, so I have to keep it out of his reach at all times. Next up is a kid's apron, and I actually made two of these out of this vintage thrifted doll dress. So the only part of this that I actually ended up cutting was essentially the bust and shoulder area, but I did use the scraps to make the second apron. I went ahead and cut just above that seam line as well as the seam on the side so that it was split into two. I had an extra piece of lace laying around, so I went ahead and just glued that to the top of the apron so that way I'd be able to tie it around her. And I may be mistaken, but I believe that this lace actually came from the dollar store. And though I didn't do it in this video, it would be super cute to make a tree skirt out of these vintage doll dresses as well. For the second one, I didn't get this on video, but I did take the scraps from the neckline and the shoulder, and I went ahead and glued it to the top of the second apron. I absolutely love how these turned out, and I cannot wait to see my daughter and my niece rocking them as we're making Christmas cookies. I made a quick stop over to a thrift store to find some glassware that I could make some candles with, but I also found these cute bells that were $2.99, such a steal. You won't see what I'm doing with them in this video, but you will be seeing it soon. Next up, we're going to be making these simmer pots that we're going to be gifting with these thrifted jars. For my Christmas simmer pot, I love to put in cranberries, orange, an apple, cinnamon sticks, and then of course just a touch of some rosemary. As you can clearly see, my rosemary plant was looking very sad on this day. Guys, I've said it before, I try so hard not to kill plants. I'm just cursed. I wanted to top it with a bow and just a little greenery, but as you can see, I did use some of the scraps from our stocking project, and then I went ahead and just printed out a little tag. Unfortunately, ChatGPT did me dirty when it made this. I said simmer away, and it just put way, so just ignore that little detail. I went ahead and dropped these on some friends' doorsteps so they would have a fun little surprise when they open their door. Now with some thrifted glassware, I thought it'd be fun to make some candles. There's two different ways that you can add scents to your candles. One of them is with essential oils and the other being a scented wax. Candles are so messy. I would highly recommend getting these bags to boil your wax in. It just makes the cleanup so much easier. If you've never made candles before, the process is actually incredibly simple, just really tedious. So the first thing you're going to do is boil some water. While I was waiting for the water to boil, I went ahead and took the stickers off of all the glassware, and I got these tabs ready along with the wicks and stuck them in the bottom of the glasses. And then these metal guards, I guess we'll call them, they set on top so when you pour the wax in, the wicks won't move. When your boiling water is ready, you'll want to go ahead and put that bag of wax into it. I did end up changing to a bigger pot, as you can see here. And once your wax is completely melted down, it's really easy. Just be careful because the wax will get everywhere. Just very carefully pour into the glass. I didn't have enough of those metal guards, so I went ahead and just took pens and screwdrivers, whatever I could find, to hold that wick in place so that way they would not fall into the wax. You'll want to go ahead and let your candle sit for several hours. As the wax hardens, you'll know when it's done because it completely changes color. Then you can go ahead and cut those wicks off. These are such a fun and special homemade gift. If you're running out of time and you need something quick, maybe a hostess gift, this is a really easy one. You get a cutting board and you can find a wreath. You tie the wreath on and it is such a cute touch. You also could even add a dish towel. This vintage bag actually came from Amazon, but it was too darn cute to pass up. So I thought I would go ahead and put some cotton in it, and then I added a little greenery on top, and it's just this adorable little decorative piece now, and I just adore it. Alright friends, that's it for our first Thriftmas video of the season. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching today's video and any of my other videos. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and liking, and I'll see you